Hey folks, and welcome back to MusicalConman plays The Binding of Isaac Repentance. We're going to do another run on the new file today. We unlocked a new character. We unlocked two new characters. Let's do an Azazel run. Just make it through. Last time we were only able to make it to Mom because that is the ending of the game as of that time. This time we'll be able to make it through the Mom's Heart. And if we happen to get a devil or angel deal lined up nicely, we will actually be able to head on down to Shoal or up to the cathedral, which is pretty neat. Be able to actually, you know what? I bet the first time you beat Mom's Heart, you get a cutscene as well, and then the second time there's the chest to walk into. So maybe we can't quite skip it yet. This run might end at Mom's Heart, but there's a dream, right? We get Mom's Razor, just another little orbital. Could play that if we valued 1 penny more than a black heart, which I don't. And we'll knock this one out, move on. Pretty good resource economy. We do have a key to get into the downpour. Of course, we don't have that unlocked on that save file. But if we did, hoo golly. Moving onwards. Don't have any bombs yet, wouldn't mind one of those. They're nice for tinted rocks. You know what? This is a new save file. Tinted rocks are not unlocked. Because you all have seen the entirety of this save file so far. So let's just get on a rock here. And let them come to us. Takes a little bit to charge up, but can't hurt us if they can't touch us. The ability to fly and have piercing shots really trivialized a lot of that. And you know what? Speed up and range up, not bad stats on Azazel. I guess I should probably be going to shops to donate all this money. I'm interested in that curse room, but I also might want to use this health for deal fodder. So we'll see. If I only get one other soul heart, do I want to have a full soul heart left or half soul heart left? Just things to think about for deal taking economy, and of course we could go for angel deals. We're probably not going to unlock a Maggie this time, which requires having 7 heart containers, but you never know what can happen in Isaac. Tears Up is handy. Knockback Shot is mixed. It can push enemies out of our beam. As you can see, they zoot from the middle to the end, but not fast enough that they really avoid the damage, so that's okay. Really, these high health enemies, yeah, they do get kind of pushed out a bit before it quite finishes doing damage to them, but if we follow them a bit, they can keep it going. I dodged that as if it could harm me, but I fly. Alright, let's pop into that shot. It would have been nice to get a spirit heart, but, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. If we don't get any health from the boss, or a spirit heart, or anything like that, well, this would qualify as health from the boss, so I suppose I'm being redundant. If we don't get any health from the boss, I think I might skip a devil deal, because now that guarantees you angel deals, which is a much more interesting incentive. Now actually, not even going into the devil deal can have some advantage. Of course, we could go in and fight Krampus and get something cool for free. Well, when I say for free, I mean in exchange for fighting a boss. Hey, we didn't take damage for the entirety of the 2 basement floors. We got another syringe, and you know what? Let's do some angel dealing. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Since we're not doing that devil deal, I don't mind spending a half heart to get into that cursed room. I mind a little now. I love the new boss challenge rooms, though. You always get an item. Oh, there are tinted rocks. Maybe I know nothing. Okay. What if I had an idea? Would you all, dear audience, how do you feel about ideas? Can you accept them? Or are they forever withered in your gaze? Because I have a wish, you might say. A dream, a recollection. It goes a little... Ooh, lovely. We're gonna take damage. We might as... Repeatedly for a little money, we might as well take it with us. So... Yeah, I'll do this for a heart container. Fight some basement bosses. Absolutely. Huh, they really can't charge us, can they? Come here, gurgling. Oops. Except when my fire ends. Alright, come here. Let them charge. There we go. Just having a little fun playing with the knockback. So, we got a red heart container with that, and Old Bandit is a very nice combination with IV Bag. Because what Old Bandit does, it gives you an empty heart container with the benefit that whenever you take damage, you have a chance to spawn a red heart. We unlocked Samson. I guess by dealing... I don't know. How do you unlock Samson? Dealing damage to yourself or something? Beating the basement without taking damage? Hard to say. I mean, there's ways to know, but I don't have them on hand. Are you a wizard? Still does not affect Azazel. Balls of Steel still does. Alright, well, we will not be getting Caves Boy, because we do want to take damage on that curse room. I mean, we don't want to take damage, but we're willing to take damage. I messed that up. Okay, here we go. Well, as long as they keep giving us these, we'll keep doing it. Yeah, this is an acceptable business model. I'll give up 1 penny to keep that in there. Shame I kind of doofed it on the way out that first time, but all things considered, we got some nice resource economy. And I really love the new change that allows you to completely empty out your heart container instead of having to be stuck with half a red heart. So now those whole hearts can be useful to us instead of basically being a half heart. So double mileage on those whole hearts from Old Bandage. So this is probably a run where we would... Oops. It's a champion. Caught me by surprise. I've gotten kind of used to those enemies by now, but not the champion variant. Scatter bombs. Anyway, if we can find a shop... What am I doing? I just freaked out. Reminder, to myself, I can use IV Bag if I think I'm going to take damage. And then I just get money and a little invincibility. Alright. Anyway, this would be a good run to donate a lot. As much as I like Hive Mind. Okay, Old Bandage. Like, don't let me stop you, buddy. Yeah, I love Hive Mind, but that luck up is nice, and if we want to get this thing to 999, it is going to take a while. Man, just thinking about filling up a greed machine again. That has got to be a long journey, because it makes, you know, the things you get for it make the game a lot easier. You get a lot of starting bonuses on a lot of characters, but the penalties you suffer for it, actually trying to fill it up, is like, if you're carrying, you know, 50 cents with you into a final boss fight, that's 3 items you didn't get on your way there. Yeah, let's move on. I'm curious, I don't remember if Boss Rush has to be unlocked, or if you can just do it by getting there fast enough. Alright, we can't. We could play IV Bag enough to get in there, but we'd have to lose all our black hearts and stuff. We do have 100% guaranteed angel rooms. Ugh, what am I doing? Just out of practice, that's what I'm doing. So, I'm thinking if we can get some soul hearts on the ground, we'll be in good shape. I would be happy to go into that boss challenge room, come back out rested and ready. Alright, I think with that there, plan sacrifice our health to get an item is a go. Which is kind of cool. I really like that the new boss challenge room method is a lot more restrictive on how you can get in, and more reward for doing so. It kind of gives you a different way to sacrifice your health for power, besides the devil deals. Took me a second to figure out what was going on here. Still figuring out what's going on here, but I think I've got the hang of it, although I'm not doing a lot of damage to them. At least, I wasn't before. Ba-bang, bang! So it goes. Alright. Lots of health. Let's take a range out. Do we want to fight these or just teleport? Well, no, I want to fight them. Interesting. Those don't deal contact damage when they first poke out, but they definitely do when they're charging. That's what I've figured out so far. Alright, Pin, come here. There we go. Getting that red heart drop definitely made me feel more comfortable about just fighting this out, saving the full card. I suppose, though, there's no point saving the full card for boss rush, because my goal is to unlock boss rush. They've changed the fires. They made it so they start small and get bigger, which I really like as an art improvement, because now it makes it easy to see the circle pattern they're in and decide what to do from there. Was there something we liked in the shop? I don't even remember. Is that... Oh, okay, I guess that new little icon that's currently in the shop must denote a donation machine, because I've seen it before. Oops, I picked that up a little prematurely. It was worth only a half heart when you do it that way. Man, Old Bandage. Did Old Bandage get better? Was Old Bandage always this good, or am I just getting real lucky? Anyway, let's get that bad lad up to a healthy amount. Look at that. We get all these luck upgrades for donating to it. Oh, they changed scatter bombs, so it scatters and detonates immediately instead of having to wait the cooldown again. Okay, I'm gonna test if they do contact damage when they first pop up. Nope, you know what, that wouldn't be a good idea because they unpop up so quickly. I'm okay with this. I'm okay leaving a penny behind to save a little bit of health. I'm okay with so many things. Well, Hookworm is really useful here. Flat file, no more spikes. That is pretty cool, but we also don't have to really worry about spikes very much. I'll see what flat file does to these spikes. We'll make, because I assumed it would just, because it's already a trinket that just ignores them. Yeah, so they don't happen. And if I drop it, they're back. Cool. So all the spikes just vanish. Okay, this is a new room to me. World, 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 lovers, lovers, temperance. Okay, well, lovers is a lot of fuel. Okay. We can do some cool stuff in here. Okay, so the demon beggar has to take the health itself. You can't just give it to someone else. Interesting. So you can't run these machines with invincibility anymore. They only work if they take the health. Well, that's a great item. With some cool horns. Oh, we haven't unlocked Blood Bag yet, so that's why we're getting duplicates. Well, our donation machine hasn't jammed, so I guess we'd better just pop back on over to it. Are we in any risk of losing our 20 minutes to fight Mom? A little bit, but this world card is going to help a lot. You know what? I can go to the next shop. Yeah, I like that a lot better than the old scatter bombs. We've already blown up a shopkeeper. We got a couple more floors. 2 more floors. So I'm just going to bank on them not both being greed fights, especially because I bet we haven't even unlocked greed. Certainly not super greed. So they gotta be regular shops, right? Hookworm just, for once, being a really helpful and useful trinket. Just give us a little extra power at no downside. Interesting. So when I go in like this, I'm not Horror Babyloned out. When I'm at a half heart, I am. Interesting. So now, yeah, okay, so you gotta be at a half red heart or less. That's right, that's how it's always worked, unless you're Eve. Okay. I guess I played too much Eve. Bombino! Fought this boss maybe once, I think. I don't know if I fought it on the channel. Oops! Bombino charge. Bombino charge through the rocks. Good to know. Okay. Well, Bombino is cool, and Bombino did get a good hit on me. But Bombino also does not have the health it takes to stand up to me. My tear rate has gotten a little faster. My shot speed has remained irrelevant. I'm gonna take the one I don't recognize. Monstrance. Yeah, we got this once, and I don't really know what it does. Angel statues don't even blow up yet, right? They do not. I am very strongly holding on to my belief that blue fires no longer give soul hearts on destruction. Alright. Whoops. Not what I want. Not what I want. There we go. So Monstrance. Give me that deal chance. Bad trip. Takes a little damage. So Old Bandage is just only dropping full red hearts. Pretty nice. I'm going to roll a card here. Okay, so that rune to the left I absolutely don't want to spend my time on. That knockback is a real nuisance, but if we just get enemies against the wall, it doesn't seem to matter. Next time we're against weak enemies, I should probably test out. So Monstrance appears to be a damage item. Interesting. Yeah, it's just a damage aura around us. Hey, nothing wrong with a little damage aura. If I get a bunch of red health, that might be worth going back to. Though time is starting to be a little, maybe not of the essence, but having relation to said essence. Yeah. If I had a bunch of lovers cards, maybe, but. Whoops. Oh, I blew up a bunch of rocks and I unlocked Cane. I guess. No, I got 55 cents and I unlocked Cane. There are known unlock methods for the characters. I don't need to make them up. I was just a little thrown off because it seems like my tears are knocking down my bombs. Well, that's an item, I think. Could get some more bomb synergy package activated, but all the money goes here first. Bumps my angel room chance. Alright, now we've donated all we can donate there for this run. Yeah, only got a few minutes left. I'm not going to spend it playing that demon beggar because I want to test my boss rush data. I wonder if Monstrance does damage based on your damage or a flat amount. Based on your damage is usually better, but flat amount is really reliable. Especially, if you get soy milk or if it's the start of a run, you'd usually rather have flat damage at that point. Alright. Gate spawning over on the right side of the room just seems wrong. Just seems like these big spawny bosses should be at the top of the room. I wonder why that is. Oops. We've gotten fire rates. We haven't gotten a ton of damage up, but we did start as Azazel, which has its advantages. Oh, I could have done that too. That is a very strong damage up I have neglected to utilize. Give me another luck up, bring me up to 5. And Crown of Light, the Untainted, gain power. Well, this is interesting. Okay, do you have to have all your red heart containers full for it to activate? Yes. So we're in kind of a conflict of interest here. We get 50% damage from Whore of Babylon if we have half a red heart, but we have double damage if we have the red heart full. So, I mean, obviously one of these is clearly superior, but wouldn't it be lovely if they didn't conflict? I'll teleport. Oh, hey, we can buff my brother Bobby. Wahoo! We can also, more momentously, oh, thanks, buff our orbitals, which are pretty handy. I'll take Tech 2, it's interesting. Interesting, it no longer nerfs, no, it does nerf our main damage. It definitely nerfs our main fire rate, but with Azazel, fire rate isn't that crucial. Alright, yeah, that strong Crown of Light double damage on the laser is really pumping out some facts and figures on him. I hardly need to use my standard attack anymore, and I'm a fan of that hookworm. Especially with the, like, oscillating rotation it's doing. Looks real cool. And just gives us a little extra coverage. Makes it harder to miss things. Regular fire gave us a soul heart. Well, we can fly, so that's not the risk it thinks it might be. I could play the IV bag a bunch of times to get that health and turn it into money. And you can kind of see how much I'm prioritizing money now that we've seen all the shops that we're going to see. It's not like we're going to be able to go fight the Hush shop. When I get hit, I could use IV bag to immediately get myself into Whore of Babylon. But then, you know, if I have less red health, I lose Crown of Light on the next one. Crown of Light is an item that gives you a bunch of damage up in exchange for... Well, it gives you a bunch of damage up when you are at your full red heart and you have not been hit in that room. I forgot I could shoot. I was so used to my power laser. Alright, let's fight Mom. And I believe the foot does contact damage now, so not getting too close. Alright. Blast him. And there we are. Bit of lag there. So Boss Rush is available. We could change into Pulse Worm, which I believe does nothing. Oh, I thought our tech had like a max range, but no, it's just not spectral. Hookworm. Hookworm makes it spectral? Well, that's a great reason to stick with Hookworm. Okay. Pupilla Duplex is not going to do much for us. Parasitoid isn't going to trigger off our laser. Mom's Wig is. So we got the Yes Mother transformation. New Boss Rush music. Okay. And this is not going to be the easiest Boss Rush in the world. We're actually not overwhelmingly powerful. We're strong, but normal strong. So second run of a new... and this is, you know, pretty typical Isaac. You know, most new players, on their first time playing the game, they beat Mom, and on their second time playing the game, they beat Boss Rush. You know, this vary. I've played this game a lot, huh? Okay, I did lose my Crown of Light, so it's time to get my Whore of Babylon activated. Oh, that is a significant speed up. It's a shame to lose the damage, but it also means I don't have to be nearly as cautious. Like I was trying to be to not get hit. I wasn't really using my face laser, but now we can get up in there. So we might be doing... We're doing less damage, but because we're playing more aggressively, maybe we get to do more damage. Maybe it's good that we got hit. I'm just kind of vibing with this new music. Kind of spooky. I would have expected more like dramatic hard rock for Boss Rush, but it's kind of more of a like tinkly whoa with a bit of a wink. got rid of the adversary. Take care of War. Knockback does not appear to affect that charge. War, are you good? War is so angry. Alright, now knockback. Not affecting? Interesting. Or maybe Hookworm is making the knockback effect sideways? In both directions? That would be odd. I don't know. I believe they changed the way piercing attacks damage Larry Jr. and all that, so that they don't... so that they only deal like one segment's worth of damage rather than hitting them all at once. I'm not like concerned about Larry Jr. suddenly being a super hard boss now, so I don't think it's going to be that impactful. Couple of those. And it does take a little longer to charge up these shots, but our laser kills on. In the meantime, Bloat is doing bloat things, making the game a little more bloated with its massive health pool. Dodge to the side a bit. Whew. We are just barely faster than our little charging buddy there. Who's next? Looks like we're not going to get Death's Boy on this one. We did in fact take damage during the floor in general and boss rush in particular. And we don't have to get quite so close to staying while it's doing its main attack. We can still do damage with our far away laser. Peep. It's like Bloat, but not as bad. What do you know? The eyes aren't even popped out at the beginning of the fight. Here we are. I was trying to remember which boss we had added. There's another horseman. Class 2, get set up for the next spawn. Okay, this one's almost done. That one is done. Last assist. Alright, let those next ones spawn. Those go down pretty smoothly too. It's piercing, so I don't even really need to get in there. I also apparently don't think I need to dodge. Dragman is around. Dragman has vacated the premises. Let Little Horn finish darting around. Get in there. I mean, you can see these things happening, but I don't know, it feels nice in some way to provide commentary and conversation on my strategery and prowess. What do we unlock for beating boss rush with Azazel? I hope it's good. You know, do you have to beat Blue Baby as Isaac, or do you have to beat Isaac as Isaac? You unlock something really good. You unlock the D6 for doing one of those. The question is which one, because there's no way for us to get to Blue Baby yet, but after we've cleared Mom's heart once, I'm pretty sure that just... Oops. Lost my train of thought. Now that we've cleared Mom's heart, I'm pretty sure that just getting a Devil Deal or Angel Deal will take us on further, so we could totally go to the Cathedral with Isaac pretty shortly. And starting with the D6 just makes the game so much stronger. You can tell I've gotten a little more lackadaisical with my approach to violence here. Just sort of taking it, giving it, receiving it, all these things. The nail has appeared in the basement. And a new item. Eyesore, more eyes. So sometimes we get random shots in other directions. Yeah, so we got a double shot. Yeah, cool. I'm into that. Alright, that did take a little while. But we are now free to move on. Blow through the depths in the womb. Unfortunately, since we don't have many red hearts, we don't really have a way to guarantee that we don't get a deal on this floor. We probably will. If we were able to take red heart damage during the boss fight and, you know, make it very unlikely to get a double deal on this floor, it would be guaranteed for us to get one on the next floor. Because the way double deals work is, or deals, angels are valid. The more often you take them, the less often, the lower your chances get. So, you know, they start out at 100%. If you haven't taken red heart damage on the floor, it goes down to 30% if you take red heart damage on a regular room, something like that. and then it goes down to 1% if you take red heart damage from the boss. But you do get bonuses for things like blowing up beggars, blowing up shopkeepers, all that other stuff. Makes it more likely for you to get a deal. A couple things make it more likely to get an angel deal versus a Satan deal. Anyway, that's all for the first floor you do it on. Okay, we got a big one. After that, if you got a devil deal on the last floor, your devil deal chances are cut by 2/3. And that's not just... Okay, cool, our laser knocks it back. I wanted to test. That's not just you only get a 30% chance to start instead of 100%. It means any further increases you get are also reduced by 2/3. This is a long and annoying room that I am not going to do. And then the floor after that, you get 2/3 chance, so that's why we had 33% chance of each before. And we have a little more now because we blew up that shopkeeper. And if you haven't gotten a devil deal on the last 2 floors, your chances go back up to 100%. That's why I was saying if we could find a way to avoid getting a deal on this floor, we could guarantee having one on the next floor. But I don't see any good way for us to avoid doing that, and I believe it is likely that as soon as we kill Mom's Heart, we instantly go to cutscene anyway. You know, I wonder, we could go straight to the dark room from these sacrifice rooms. But the thing is, we have a lot of health, and we have ways to get more red health, but we don't have ways to get more soul hearts. And running around the dark room with just 1 red heart container is not very appetizing. Speed up, why not? Okay. Let's empty this out, I suppose. So this one won't even take a red heart. Blood Oath, bleed me dry. Because that one requires a red heart container to work, is that right? Whatever, we're going to take a huge damage up. Blood Oath is the one... Okay, well it's going to deal damage to us at the start of this floor now. Yep, we just got stabbed, lost some red heart, and got a permanent damage up, if I'm not mistaken. And as soon as we can get that red heart container filled up, we'll get our Crown of Light back. But in the meantime, we have our Whore of Babylon active. They made those a lot more shiny than they used to be. Oops. Could have gotten a red heart for taking damage there, but didn't. Health up. Alright, so red health could be a viable way for us to maintain some things in the game. I'm just going to use that immediately. That could spawn double secret rooms on future floors, but there are no future floors. If I could get these red heart containers filled up, that would be just peachy. Shout out to Hookworm, by the way. Hookworm really making this run a lot smoother by giving that Tech 2 laser piercing. Left hand has appeared. That is a damage chest. Considering I just sung Hookworm's praises, I shouldn't abandon it. Even for the glory of red chest. Did take some silly damage there. Oh, okay, we don't have Whore of Babylon. That's why we had less damage on this room. I was just trying to figure out if there was something about Blood Oath that was doing it. Okay, get those all pushed away. Pushing those red ones away changes their direction, it seems like, so we're not really in danger of being cornered by them. Alright, cool. If I can just get another red heart somewhere, that would be peachy keen. Alright. Come on, buddy. Come on. Bow. Let's go left. Bad luck. Not interested. We do have to wait a little longer to get out of those bad luck rooms. And no red health. And I didn't skip that many rooms. But that's okay. Let's take out Mom's Heart. Alright, well that gave us red health. we already took damage on this room, so it's not like that's going to give us Crown of Light, I meant. Cutscene time? No, it does do the chest, so we could have gone to the Devil Room, and it does not appear that's going to happen. I'm going to call that a perfectly fine run. Thank you for watching. What do you know? Got another ending unlocked. Next time we do this save file, I'm sure we will unlock plenty more. Bye. Oh yeah, let's look at the unlocks. Okay, we unlocked Eden. We unlocked Begotten Baby. Okay, now bye.